am recording.
All right, so last we left off, the Gold Dawn had come face to face with Archon, and Ophelia was forced to hand over the two books of Nagash that they had found. Upset by the whole thing, Yop ventured out along to collect his thoughts. Later, the group had ventured into the forest with Teclis to find the waystone fragments he had gathered. Discovering that they had been held by a monstrous carnosaur, the group did not hesitate to put down the large predator. Goldon cutting away scales, Eve attempting to flay the skin of the beast, and Surbeck making large amounts of rations from the meaty parts of the beast. During the fight, it was obvious that Teclis's power was greatly diminished, as his spells either fizzled out or simply missed their mark. After the beast was killed, the party rested and filled their bellies. During this time of rest, Goldon flew high up into the sky to scout the area up above. He noticed that a single ship was docked in the port of Anchor's harbor. The next morning, the group ventured back into town to request the services of the ship's captain. The captain, a man named Charles, an obvious pirate that does not care who knows it. Charles claims he can get the party to their destination and back for 100 gold coins, a steep price, but one the party agrees to for his discretion. When asked what his business was in the simple port, he simply replied, "Stuff." Once the deal was made, the party gathered back at Fabian's workshop. This was to check on Cedric and Macca. Ophelia makes good on a promise to Cedric, and she brings him a stein of ale from the tavern everyone had gone to when they met Charles. Being too weak even in the battle against the Carnosaur, Teclis urges the group to go on without him, as he would be no use to them. The party bids farewell to Cedric, Teclis, and Macca, and make their way to the docks where they find Charles waiting. Not allowing anyone to board the ship until payment was made, Ophelia convinced Charles to take 60 gold now and 40 gold once the journey was completed. Realizing that this fight would take place underwater, the party begins placing items into one or two of their bags of holding to prevent them from getting damaged. The news of her connection to the god of seas weighs heavily on Eldriana's mind. As the party places items into the bag, she devises a plan to see what her newfound godhood brings. Clutching one end of a 50-foot rope, she hands the other end to Telcata and dives into the waters, but not realizing her mistake. Telcata, being a quick and agile fighter, but not the strongest, she tries to yell to have him hand the rope to Surbeck, but hits the water before she could finish. She swims down and opens her eyes and takes a moment to let her eyes acclimate to the water, and she notices that her vision improves. She realizes that everything is extremely clear as the vibrant colors of the sea floor and coral come through. She comes up for a quick breath and dives back down to test the limits of her lungs. Holding her breath as long as she can, she tugs at the rope. She feels a tug at the rope. She understands that it's a signal from the person on the other end checking on her. She sends a tug back to signal she is okay and continues to hold her breath. She does so for a long time, longer than she thought possible, but eventually she feels the slight burn of her lungs. Although she seems like she's able to perform this feat easily with a bit more practice. Adriana comes up for air, yanked violently by Surbeck, sending her flying through the air like a dolphin jumping across the water. The party then drinks their potions and jump into the water, some performing tricks in an attempt to press the crew or maybe their friends. Eve, being Eve, slipped in her attempt to jump into the water, hitting the water rather ungracefully. So that's where we left off. You guys just finished jumping in. And one thing I forgot to mention in the recap was when Eldriana was in the water, she noticed a ship about 50 feet below the surface of the water. The ship itself had the yellow banner of Aranessa Saltspite.
I also, just a heads up, would have switched out my weapons to hands.
Okay.
We wouldn't see it right away, Aranessa Saltspite's ship, right?
Those of you, yeah, you can see that there's something as you're swimming down at the beginning, but not right off the bat. So if you want to just continue down, or if
Yeah.
you want to, okay. So you guys start swimming. So just for the purposes of what's coming ahead, everyone's default speed for swimming is 25 feet, except for Eldriana. Her swimming speed is 40 feet. So just take note. Just take note of that, Eldriana, and everyone else.
Okay.
So you continue down about another 50 feet or so, and you begin to make out the ship with the yellow sails parked near the wreckage of another ship. You can see that the ship, the wreckage of the ship, has the word vengeance written on it. The yellow sails of the parked ship is that of Aranessa's Saltspite. As you approach, you can see that there are figures moving about within the wreckage of the ship. A glint of metal catches the sunlight and reflects it back into your eyes. The figure carrying it emerges from the wreckage. It is Aranessa Saltspite. She looks different than before. She still has these sawtooth blades that have been affixed that replace her lower half of her legs from the knee down. However, now you can see that the torn purple and black pants that she wears reveals green scales with orange and red spikes protruding out of the flesh. The same is happening to her hands. From the elbow down, the pinkish flesh has transformed into what looks like tough green scales with the same orange and red spikes. Her fingertips now razor-sharp claws. You can see that she clutches a harpoon of bright metal in one hand and a sword made out of a dull metal shaped to look like it was formed from bones of a fish. Her right shoulder shows the state of her mutation as large spikes now shoot out like spiked armor. It's also begun to spread to the other side of her chest. You see the same toothy jawbone wrapped around her chin to protect her face. She swims up the wreckage, and you look around to see that there are other zombie pirates emerging from other parts of the ship. So if I can get you guys to load up map tools.
Oh shit! That's an early one, dude. This guy's getting right into it.
Is the address different?
Let me take a look.
I think so. I didn't get in immediately.
Try now. I think it's the same.
Darren said he's coming a little bit late.
I guess it's different then. All right.
I have 142, 127, 192, 157.
It's yeah, it's different. So Adriana, as you were swimming down, you hear the voice enter your head again. The same voice you've heard before, one warning you of danger. Only this time this voice says to you, use the water. You can control it, my granddaughter.
What do you mean? How do I control it?
Focus.
I'm guessing we're swimming towards the shipwreck.
Yes. I think that's everyone, right? Yeah, everyone's on. Let me Make sure you guys are on the right map. Okay. Let me know if you have any issues seeing or whatever. You should be able to see stuff.
Nice map.
Thanks. I
Yeah,
found
I
it
like
on
it.
Google.
Bragg, get down here! Bragg,
Right, we're going the fuck up away and fire. Holy shit!
Bragg, how is there even grass here?
Fucking Ophelia. Every time.
Okay, fine.
It's all good. Okay, so Aranessa begins to. You can see her swimming up from the broken portions of the ship here.
How does it work with depths? Are we all like on the same depth? Like,
Yeah, we'll just assume for the sake of combat, everyone's on the same depth. It'll get confusing otherwise.
We don't want to do 3D combat without.
please no.
We'll need Tailspire for that.
Exactly.
Yeah, for real. Can't come soon enough. All right, so you guys have a moment, unless you just want to start swinging.
What do you mean, like a moment? Like we can just sneak attack then? Or?
No, nothing is being done at the moment. No one's hostile towards you, but they do hold the harpoon that you guys are after.
Oh, I'm doing a bonus action rune of the defense on me.
And they look like they're called zombie pirates, but would like Surbeck see them as zombies?
They're essentially zombies. Different from other zombies that you've seen. The major difference is that they wield pistols and cutlasses, as opposed to just like nothing, just clawing at you with their hands. Essentially, is what you faced before.
Right. Okay. Well, Surbeck's not going to do anything because he's probably confused.
What are they doing right now?
Let me share my screen for Anthony.
Are they just standing in the area?
You can see that some of them they've rummaged around in, where are they? This one here. They've been rummaging around the wreckages, and they've begun to swim up towards you to meet you, and Aranessa as well.
Does Aranessa appear to have what we're seeking?
Yes, she's got it in her right hand.
Okay. Can I Eldritch Blast
Okay.
it from her hand?
Are you aiming specifically for her hand?
Yeah, I want to like knock
Okay.
it down.
All right. If you're going to aim specifically for her hand, then roll at disadvantage. And then if I can get everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh. Am I able to take like an action before that, or is it too late at this point?
I think at this point it's too late. The shot has been fired.
Was this planned?
Let's see what you got here.
I was gonna try and bless some of the party members because that's how the question.
Eve, did you roll to hit?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh shit! Oh, a 19 double digits. Let's go. Let's
I
go.
expect double digits. This never happens.
This never happens. What the hell?
I don't see anyone added to the initiative.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am about to
same.
do it.
Ah,
There we go.
yes. We all rolled like crap.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, well, most rolled like crap.
Okay, so Eve
Oh no.
attempts to fire, but the waves sort of steer the
What?
Eldritch Blasts
I have
down.
2 shots of Eldritch Blast.
Yes, you do. Go for it.
Sorry, I can't move my player or set initiative.
Oh, that's because you changed your name. Okay, you should be good now. Okay, same thing. You fire off another blast, and this one curves. The waves are basically really messing with you.
Okay, I tried. Now I get a nat 20. Seriously?
That's for your initiative, though, right?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Jay, did you set up your mic differently?
Yes, I did.
It's like much more sensitive than normal.
Oh really? Here, I'll change the sensitivity.
That's what I was saying at the start.
It's
He
so
just ignored
weird
me.
'cause it's further away from me, so I don't know how that could be possible.
Maybe now when you yell, it won't clip out, though, so I don't know how much you want to change it.
I changed it a little bit. Liz is also making like a lot of ruckus, so.
I feel the ward flying.
All right.
I'm trying to dodge.
So after Eve fires off these two Eldritch Blasts, which miss, Eldriana, you're first.
I thought you
Yeah.
rolled a nat 20 on the thing. Oh.
I'm gonna try. Can I try to? I question what my. I question the advice that my grandfather gave me, and I try to, like, just use my willpower.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
just-
I'm lifting up my, like, raising my hand and pointing to what Aranessa has.
Okay.
See if I can try to pull it. with the
Okay.
water.
Why don't you give me a wisdom save? Sorry, not save, just a straight wisdom check.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take a moment to sort of focus. You're trying to like just mentally reach out, and at the moment, nothing happens. But you do recall the words saying "use the water." So we'll move on to Aranessa. Okay, so Aranessa is going to. She will first swim up. And then she will use her action to rally the troops around her. So you can see that the pirates that are around her have been bolstered to some degree. And then she will end her turn. Eve.
I'll use my bonus action to cast Blur on myself.
Okay.
I'm going to attack Aranessa.
Mm-hmm. That's miss. Realize I had the wrong music on. Okay, so that one does hit. So I will say that weapons that are not slashing, weapons that are not piercing, are going to be at disadvantage because you're in water, and everyone's default speed, like I said, is 25 feet.
This is piercing, right?
They're daggers, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this good?
Yeah, so that does hit. That one also hits.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Bless has not worn off. You should still have it.
Thank you.
What was that about, Bless?
You still have your Bless. So Golden, you're up.
Oh, shit. Alright, where are we at here? Movement speed is 25, correct?
25, yeah.
Just, And the red dots on the pirates.
When Aranessa swam up, she yelled out something, and she basically bolstered her troops.
Ready to get to swinging. They're undead, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So, I'm assuming a 23 hits.
Yeah.
So 30 damage on the first one.
Boom. Poof.
Oh, he's gone? He's gone, so?
Zombie down. You just sort of quickly slice them into... Actually, your thing, I'm going to get you to roll it again, because your attacks are at disadvantage, because it's not a piercing weapon.
I got you. Alright.
Okay. The 17 is still good anyways.
But he doesn't go poof.
He does, yeah. I just wanted a second attack roll.
Ah. Let me take a look here.
Where's our music?
It's just really low.
You gotta crank that. Crank that.
Don't turn it up. I'm gonna find something different. I don't want to.
Don't crank that, soldier boy. I think that ends my turn there. Then.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sirbeck.
All right.
All right, cover your ears.
Follow your nose.
Follow your nose.
Alright, I'm gonna do one attack on Zombie Pirate 5. I'm just gonna go one at a time.
Sure.
So that is 21.
Yep.
And that'll be 13 damage.
Okay.
He's still alive.
Yes.
Okay, another attack on him. I'm gonna use my bless. 13.
To hit? Yeah, that still hits.
Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be 16 damage.
All right. This one you crush him.
Nice. And then the last two I'm gonna do on Aranessa. To use my bless on this. So 14 and 17.
14 misses.
Okay, but 17 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be 13 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swap to my shield and end my turn.
All right. Ophelia.
All right. So, how far is it going? Beautiful. The range on this. Okay, I can hit. Could you make a wisdom saving throw?
Mm-hmm. 17.
Wow. Okay, you pass, but you still take half damage.
Okay.
That's so bad. You take 5 damage.
Okay.
And that's unfortunate. Okay, I'm also going to just casually thrust his mind.
Her mind.
Yeah, can you do a intelligence saving throw?
This is on Aranessa, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 7.
Oh, perfect. That I do like. You take 12 damage. And you can only dash or disengage on your next turn.
Okay, so she shrugs off the effect using one of her legendary resistances.
Pooh! Alright. I have my turn. No, I don't. I lied. I don't have my turn.
Okay.
In terms of... This is like on the sea level, right? We're like hovering above.
Yeah.
Okay. 25 you said, yeah?
Yeah. Darren, the IP is just above in the chat.
I end my turn.
All right. And stop watching on my screen, you cheater.
Sorry.
That's cheating. Oh my god.
How do I quit? How do I kick people?
Oh, I'm still watching?
Jump. You
I still
jump.
see you
Put the
watching.
leg
Oh,
forward.
sorry. Let me just.
I still...
Darren's like, oh, am I still watching?
Are all your notes like visible for your screen?
No, but he could see everything on my screen, which
Oh.
is stuff that you're not supposed to be seeing.
Oh.
Darren's trying to cheat. No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't say anything.
All right,
Guys,
so
whatever you're gonna do, don't move 10 feet forward.
I put you last, Darren. So
That's fine.
your turn's coming up soon.
Cool.
All right, Teokata, you're up.
You rolled the 1 for your
I'm
thing.
gonna attack.
Okay.
Okay, I don't remember what the base damage is of the Sun Sword.
I thought it was a D8.
Oh no, I meant like the damage type. I know it does bonus radiant damage, but it's not all radiant damage, right?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
it should be.
Okay, that's all. That's all I want.
So in this case, you won't have the issue of the disadvantage on that attack roll.
Yeah. Okay, and then the Warglaive is slashing, I think.
Yes. Okay, 26 is good. So you slash at it with the Sun Sword.
And was it disadvantage or just like it does
Disadvantage. Just disadvantage.
with the Warglaive only?
Right.
Both of those freaking rolls were on.
All right, so the 11 is no good.
There needs to be swapped over.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Oh no!
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow.
Where's my lottery ticket?
Yeah, go on, buy one, dude. All right, so you slash at her multiple times, only making able to make any damage with the sun sword. Ironically, fire underwater is most effective. All right, so the zombie pirate's turn. They'll come up. Well, this one will come up to here and fire at Goldun.
Hey, back off.
Okay. Actually, he's going to miss.
That's good by me.
So you can see as he tries to shoot, the gun sort of jams underwater. Zombie's not so smart. But as this one swims over and begins to open fire, you can see that other zombies are now emerging from the wreckage.
Ruh-roh, Reggie. Although underwater, it sounded like...
I believe that is it for that one. So let me get on to the next one. Yope.
So I still have my 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh,
Is my speed like halved as well for swimming?
Yes. Yeah, so it's 10 feet.
10. Okay.
oh no.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Branding Smite, and then I'll use my action to move as well, and I'll just slowly crawl here.
Okay.
And end my turn.
Bragrick.
Okay, I'm gonna move up. Swimming, right? So I can still swim my
25 feet is your swim speed.
Cool.
And one thing I'll mention to you that I mentioned to others, only piercing attacks are rolled like normal. Slashing, bludgeoning, etc. are rolled at disadvantage. And then anything, any ranged attacks that are like their max range, that's it. Anything beyond that automatically misses. So it's either roll for your range attacks or at normal range or miss.
Got it. Makes sense. So basically my guy does bludgeoning and fire, so
Right.
roll at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the dude that's closest. That did.
Gotcha.
Hopefully this.
It was this guy here, right?
Nope. The guy to his right. That guy.
All right.
Yeah. Does that work? This works. Cool.
Okay, so 23 still hits. It's badly beaten, but still standing, or floating, or swimming.
I'm guessing that misses.
Nope, 14 still hits.
Son of a bitch.
All right, so this one. Poof.
And then I'll end my turn.
All right. We're back to Eldriana.
Okay. I will move first. Can I'm gonna swim up,
Swim back up.
like just enough that I can see both the zombie pirates and Aranessa.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant swim like back up to the surface.
No,
Good
see ya.
luck, guys.
See ya.
And I'm gonna take a deep breath.
You're gonna take a deep breath.
Well, like, just kind of mentally preparing myself.
Sorry, I'm having a really hard time hearing you.
Hello?
So you said you're gonna take a deep breath.
Yeah. And I'm going to have my hands out. Can I attack more than one person at the same time?
No. So either you spend your action to attack, or you spend it to concentrate.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna concentrate and try to use the water.
Okay.
To push it against a zombie 8.
Okay. Give me another wisdom check, but this time at advantage. Okay. So you reach out and you concentrate, and you can feel that this time there's a definite connection between you and the water. And you push outwards, and as you do, the water actually parts partway, flinging the zombie 20 feet. So you can see that where you've pushed, there's actually an opening, and the water remains part. And just so you know, moving forward, you can cast Control Water once per day.
Okay. Okay. So wait, was that my one time then?
That was your one action, yes.
Oh. Okay.
But it doesn't like.
That's Surbeck right now.
The last
Okay. So I guess that's the end of my action then.
Yes. Okay, so it's Aranessa's turn. Alright, so Aranessa will, having seen that you can now control the water, we'll say that in the space... How can I illustrate this on the map? We'll say that Aranessa, Surbeck currently are actually on the sea floor. Just trying to see if I can find some sort of an overlay or something. Good enough. Can I remove that? Can I make it clear? Map tools? Is that possible?
No, it's just going to be a white platform. It's the dance floor.
There it is. Okay, done. Alright, so you guys have now hit the sea floor. And so obviously those negative effects you've had, Surbeck, are no longer there. I know that this is a concentration thing, Eldriana, so if you take any damage, you will have to do a concentration check to see if you can maintain it.
Okay.
So, Aranessa will take her attacks against you, Surbeck. She's going to attempt to kick you twice with her softish legs. So first attack is a 19.
Miss.
Second attack is a 12.
Miss.
Okay, so with her bonus action, she will disengage. And then she will move back into the water. Eve.
Oh man. 1 second. Could she hear me underwater?
Technically,
Would she understand me?
you wouldn't see why she wouldn't.
But like, would it just sound like gurgles? Like,
Oh, you're talking about like in the water portion. Yeah, I mean, it'd be difficult to communicate underwater.
okay. Guess command's not going to work for me then.
Probably not underwater.
Sound like a murloc.
Alright, well, I'll move closer then. So once I enter the space, it's the sea floor. Do I have regular movement speed? Like,
Yeah.
is it...
Yeah,
Okay.
just keep note of how much you've spent to get in, and
And then I
there's
guess once you're out, the remainder of your movement is halved. I guess that's how it works.
yeah.
Okay.
I like 40 movements. Is this okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and attack.
Let's see it. So remember, you're back in the water now. Why you're messaging me, Aaron?
If
15 just hits. All right, another 15. All right. Okay. Is the fourth one going to be a 15? Okay, there we go.
I was on a run though.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, that's 4 hits in a row, so you should be proud. See, you go up there, you swim up, slash, 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 making marks across your scaly skin with all 4 of your attacks. Was that the end of your turn?
Not sure yet.
Okay, you got 5 seconds.
Sure, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Golden.
All right, let's see what we got here. Here we can have no movement speed, correct?
Yes, in the white area.
So if I go here, I've used 10, so then I still have 20 left.
Yeah, in theory.
In theory, another 10 to,
Yeah,
and then I would have 5 afterwards.
yeah. They would basically get to there and then be the end of your movement.
Cool. I will blast. She's fleeing, right, Iranessa?
As far as you know, you're not sure. You saw her disengage from Surbeck and get back into the water.
I guess I'll take a shot at her
Okay.
with the Ardent Blast.
All right. She's not undead. just so you know. And yes, she's still holding the harpoon.
So Ardent Blast. It would be 12 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to blast the zombie next to her.
Okay, I'm just gonna remove it because
It's 20. Yeah, it's 24 auto damage.
Yeah, exactly.
And that concludes my turn.
Okay. Sirbeck.
Okay. I'm going to. Sorry, Liz just handed me a piece of bread.
Bread?
Yeah. I'm gonna run here. And then use. Okay, perfect.
Nice.
And do I still have the since I'm partially in the controlled water, do I still have the disadvantage?
Yeah, we'll say that you do.
Okay. I get advantage on my first swing, so that would just be normal. And then
Yep.
the rest I'll do disadvantage. Alright, so we have the lowest one is 14.
So the 14 misses.
Okay, but would that still be the case after I lower her AC by 1? Unless she doesn't
Yes.
have any.
Yes, it would be because your ability lowers the armor AC, and what she's got just naturally occurring scales.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use my bless on it though. Just remember to have it.
If you use bless on the 14, that'll hit no matter what.
Perfect. So all 4 hit.
Sorry, I thought it included bless.
Oh no. I actually forgot I had it until like right that moment. So, just gonna roll my damage all at once.
Who has the last bless? I only see
42 damage total.
That's a good question. I don't know.
someone should have the last one.
I'll take it.
And I'm
Because
gonna,
who's got it? I got it.
Sorry, Sirbeck, what were you doing?
I'm gonna switch back to my shield and end my turn.
Okay. Ophelia, you're up. The last bless.
I know I have it.
Yeah. I don't know who would have been on. Who do you guys want it to be on? I'll let you have it. It's either Eldriana or Eve, basically. Unless you want to give it to Ophelia.
Yeah, because the ones that I blessed are on. So Goldon is missing his last one.
So, Eve, yes, no? Eldriana,
I
yes,
said
no?
yeah. I'll take it.
I'm asking the group as a whole.
Oh, as a whole.
Yeah, like, what do you guys want to do? I'll let you...
Why don't you just leave it to chance?
Alright,
Okay, I'll flip a coin.
I'm gonna roll a d20.
Okay, go.
1
Yeah,
under
roll.
10 will be Eve.
I'll take double bless if that's the thing.
It's Eldriana.
Okay. Sorry, Eve.
Fine. I got 15s on my side today.
Can I be double bless?
Because I thought that the lower number was gonna be in your favor, since, you know.
Wait.
My luck doesn't work that way.
Trust in the audio.
I'll take that double bless, 2d4 bonus. Let's go.
Just be blessed.
All the blessings, just fully blessed.
Oh, same to Eve. Or
All right,
whoever.
Ophelia.
Okay. Sorry, I need to fend off Cupcake. Can you make a intelligence saving throw?
Natural 1.
Ah, yes.
That was a stump.
Yes.
She was doing fine, and all of a sudden,
starts drooling.
14 damage. and you're only
Okay.
able to dash or disengage on your next turn.
Okay. So like before, she shrugs it off with
Yeah.
another one of her legendary resistances, and you can see now that she is bloodied.
Hmm. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
9.
Ooh. 15 damage. And she's just gonna use her legendary actions, yeah?
If you have some sort of...
Yeah, so just the 15 damage.
Okay.
My
So
turn?
if there is one, let me know. Like if there's some sort of effect.
She has to immediately use its action, if available, to go as far away from me.
Oh, okay. If available. That's on their next turn or just immediately?
Immediately, if it's available.
Okay, so then, yeah, that's fine. She won't spend one of the legendaries for that.
Okay.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
It sure is.
Tail Kata.
What's this thing in the middle again?
This white thing is basically where Eldriana has temporarily shifted the water to basically allow you access to the seafloor. And to answer your question, Eldriana, just for the sake of simplicity, whether you're in the water or at the sort of open area that you've created, we'll say that they're both at the base of the sea. Just because there's no depth in map tools, it's impossible to track it.
Okay.
So would I get more movement or less movement? I guess that's the question.
You have a total of 35, right?
Normally, yes.
Normally. So I think you would basically make it to here because you'd spend, we're saying double through the water portion just to keep it simple with this opening. So you basically make it to here.
So I'm not sure how reach works on diagonals. Would I be able to hit her with the glaive because it has reach?
As long as you're within range using the ruler, then that's fine.
Is reach just 10 feet? Is that how it works?
Yeah. So you have range. I just checked it.
Okay, so I'm going to attack her with just the glaive.
Ooh, nice. Oh, dang. Still hits, but...
All right, and my turn.
Okay, a couple more slashes in here. Yup. 2 levels of exhaustion. For you, it's simple. You move 25 feet regardless, so you can only move 10 feet total.
Yikes.
I'm going to stay in here.
Okay.
And hold on. I should have thought about this. I'll hold my action until someone gets close.
Okay.
Yep.
Bygrick.
I'm going to move here, and then I will shoot. Since that's all surrounded over there, I'm going to shoot this guy here.
Okay.
Zombie Pirate 4, since this chick's all covered. And then that's
definitely a miss.
That's 100% a miss.
Mm-hmm.
I can plus a d4 on that, just if it's on the border.
Yeah, you're good there.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
My turn.
Alright, let me just mark this guy here. Alright, so zombies' turns. there and there. Okay, so this dude's gonna make an attack against you, Goldun.
Aye.
18.
If my AC is an 18, that just hits, correct?
Okay, so that hits. You take 4 damage.
Oh! Oh!
I know.
Is it slashing or?
It hurts. Yeah.
Alright, so it's 2 damage.
Then the other guy is gonna take a shot at Bragrick. That's gonna miss.
Yay.
Alright. Then you can see more rummaging around from below in the wreckage.
More zombies?
Spraz. Oh, Jesus Christ.
A lot of rumblings going on there, dude.
Eldriana.
If I redirect flow, like let's say can I be able to like redirect flow to push the area to where Aranessa is?
Yeah, you can do that. I think you can also make it bigger if you read the spell. I think you can go like 100 feet or something really big.
Well, yeah, I can make it 300 feet.
The whole map.
All right, so I'm gonna concentrate, close my eyes, and try to push.
Okay, give me that wisdom check again at advantage again, and then yeah, let me know how big after that. Moving forward, you won't have to make the wisdom checks, but for now, you will.
No.
Ooh. So you're trying to make it bigger, trying to increase the size of this void, but unfortunately, you lose some of your concentration, and the wall begins to collapse. How do I delete now on this thing?
It's a permanent dance floor.
Oh god. Alright. Was that the end of your turn, Eldriana?
Do I still have a second attack?
No. If you've spent your action to do that, then that would be it. Then that would be it.
Okay. I'll move just a little bit. Wait, I'll end my turn there.
Okay. It's Aranessa's turn. So Aranessa will spend her legendary action at the end of your turn. As she cries out, you can see just the gurgling coming from beneath, from the water itself, as a giant rotting crustacean appears from beneath the sands of the sea floor.
Delicious.
You guys are familiar with this, as this is the same creature that ate Fedoran.
Oh no.
Oh. He's still
Bastard.
inside?
What was that?
It's
It's the same guy. Yeah. You guys killed it, actually.
Is he still inside?
Zombie Fedoran.
I can't put him down. At least it won't be easy.
Alright, so Aranessa will then take one attack against you, Surbek, with the sword, and then attempt to kick you with the other. First one's going to be a miss with 13. Second one is going to be a 21.
That hits.
Okay, so that was with the sawfish legs, so that's 10 slashing damage, and you must subtract 1 from your armor's AC.
Not again.
You did hold your action, so you can go ahead and make an attack or whatever on this rotting Promethean.
Sure. Am I still at a disadvantage?
No, not actually. Yes, because
Oh, yeah.
the wall is down. So yes,
Okay.
unless your sword is piercing, but I think it's
It's
slashing.
finesse. It was slashing finesse, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, the 15 just hits.
Okay. Second attack. Oh,
Okay, nice.
Alright. Are they undead?
Yes.
Oh, I'll save it. It's okay. First attack be this. Second attack. Oh.
Damn. Yop's not tired.
Just exhausted.
Yeah. Okay. Aranessa will spend one more of her legendary actions to throw a net onto Eve.
Seriously? Okay.
All right, Eve. I need you to make a strength check. All right. So she throws the net on on you, and you're not quite strong enough to free yourself from it. So you are essentially grappled. It is your turn now, so you can attempt to free yourself by rolling another strength check.
Can I do a bonus action first?
What are you planning on doing?
I want to do an enhance ability, and I want to apply it to strength.
Do you
When
need to
it-
be able
or-
to move your hands to do that, though?
I don't know.
It'll tell you on the spell if it's verbal, somatic, or
Yeah, you need to be able to move your hands to do that, so you won't be able to.
Okay. All right, I'll do another strength check.
It's literally a DC 10, so come on. Hey,
Okay.
Go.
she hulks it, just
I don't know.
get this shit off of me.
That was my action. I assume.
That is your action, yes, but you do have your bonus and your move available to you.
Okay.
What is this gif?
If I move there, do I have advantage on like my next turn?
Yes, you would.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast for my bonus action. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast
Okay.
on Rotting Promethean.
Okay. Just misses.
We'll lose for the second blast then.
Okay.
Yay.
Ooh.
Nice. I heard Jarius in the background.
All right, so just roll that d10 and add 10. Very nice. All right.
I wouldn't add any mods, right?
No. Golden.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Huh.
So I know it's technically hard to see, but you are in melee range of this Promethean. I can't delete this box. For crying out loud.
Is this thing undead?
The rotting Promethean is, yes.
All right, I'm swinging. I'm swinging, boys. Let's see.
I would prefer if you killed this thing than to have to deal with trying to delete these boxes.
I'm gonna try, dude. I'm not gonna.
All right, cool.
I have bless in case that misses.
No, that'll hit.
All right. So 31 on the first one. Oh. I have an advantage on that, do I? No, I don't.
No, you would not.
All right. Oof. 22 on the second one.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
And again, it strips of any resistances it might have.
Yeah. Not that you're aware of, but good to know.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of landlocked here. All puns intended, so I'm just going to stay put.
All right. Sturbeck.
Alright. Switching back to my double maces. And I'm going to make 4 attacks on Aranessa.
They're also at advantage because I'm in flanking.
Mm-hmm. So just regular attacks.
So I'm going to... Orange one will be the plus 10. Okay. So the lowest one would be a 15, which would hit, right?
Yeah, 15 is all you need. So they all hit.
So we have 49 damage total.
All right.
And I'm switching back to my shield. And end my turn.
All right. Ophelia. 2 zombies have just swam up right into your face.
I don't like that. Mm-mm. Not one bit. I'm gonna use my action to disengage.
Okay.
Because Ophelia does not enjoy that. I'm technically in combat with both of them, right?
Correct.
Okay, just making sure. So I can move this away. What is that?
Probably slammed into the dishwasher. I left it open to cool all the stuff inside.
Oh, okay. And... I will use my bonus action to... attack Aranessa.
Okay.
Could you do a intelligence saving throw, please?
12.
Ooh, I like it. Ooh, that's really good. You take 17 damage.
Alright.
And on your next turn, you can only dash or disengage.
Okay. So she will use her last legendary resistance to shrug that off.
And I end my turn.
Alright. Teokata.
Alright, I'm gonna move my reminder. I'm gonna attack.
are you attacking? Oh, Aranessa.
Aranessa, yeah.
All right. Okay.
My next set of attacks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, those are hits. Okay, nice.
Oh. I like that.
Slashy. Yope.
I'm gonna attack the Promethean
Okay.
and disadvantage, right?
No, you're at your. Sorry, I keep forgetting because of this box. Yes, at disadvantage.
I think that still hits, right?
Yes, it does.
And then second attack. Oh,
Okay. Yep, still hits. Oh, you gotta roll one more. Sorry.
oh, my bad.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, still hits.
Okay. First attack,
Okay.
and then second.
The 2d6 is that your branding smite?
Mhm.
Okay.
And this is second attack. Oh, yeah.
All right. How would you like to finish it?
Ooh.
Go. It's only fitting that the Promethean that ate Fedoran.
How tall is it?
It's
It's how
On-
far is its belly from the ground?
oh, it's pretty close to the ground.
Okay.
You can
I
probably fit underneath, but at some point it'll be too low. It'll essentially, it's almost dragging off the ground essentially.
okay. With my first attack, I try to slice off its head and then slowly crawl underneath because I'm exhausted, and then slice it from the bottom and just yeah, slice it from the bottom.
Okay. So you crawl underneath and you slice it from the bottom. Luckily for you, the water slows the guts from falling on top of you, and you manage to come out just in time as the beast sort of collapses on the seafloor. Was that the end of your turn?
Yep. Actually, can I move?
Yeah, go for it. Bragrick, you're on deck.
Okay. These pirates are way too close. I'm gonna take 2 shots at pirate number 6.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna roll my D4 for bless. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. With the
Right.
D4 you would hit, so don't worry about it.
Yay. And then I'm gonna attack with my second attack, zombie number 1, because he's also too close to everyone.
Mhm.
You somehow know that Ophelia is very thankful.
Yes.
You just feel it,
Up in her business.
and then another one gone.
Slow moving cannonball through the water and just blows them to pieces. And then I will move over here.
Okay.
Boom, and my turn.
All right. Zombie pirates. All right, so Zombie Pirate 2 making an attack against Goldun. That's going to miss. Zombie Pirate 10 taking a shot at Eldriana. That is going to hit. And you take 3 damage as the bullet sort of gets slowed by the water. Zombie number 3 is going to take a shot at Bragrick. Natural 20. So you take 11 damage. And then zombie number 4 will take a shot at Bragrick, and that'll miss. Eldriana.
Okay, I'm going to try once again to
to part the Red Sea.
Basically.
Okay, so in the beginning it was a bit difficult, but you think you've got the hang of it, and again you managed to control the waters. With your mouse, like the arrow, just kind of show me where you want to open up. Okay, so that corner to that corner to this corner.
Yes.
Come on, map tools. Jesus.
Can you insert it as a token and then just enlarge it?
It'll be really weird. I might just do some sort of an overlay. One sec. It'll be way easier.
Actually, just
Okay.
a little bit bigger than that. Like,
In which direction?
so
Like this?
yes, and just slightly moved up. Yeah, perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Oddly enough, I got the box somehow. I got rid of it. Somehow, it just went away. Okay, so you still have some movement if you wish. But everyone who's in this area, you were kind of floating a little bit, and then just kind of, now you've fallen and you're on the seafloor.
Oh wait, sorry. Can I actually? I'm gonna make it bigger.
Oh my god!
Okay, this is your last time.
Okay.
Holy shit! The world's shaking beneath me.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Adriana's gonna start changing the area and just fucking with some of us, making us fall back to the water and shit.
All right, so you're now at the bottom of the sea here, waterlogged, but able to sort of stand on your own 2 feet again. Is that the end of your turn?
Wait.
I'm done this.
Okay, now that's the end of my thing.
All right. Okay, so Aranessa now, having seen the majority of her allies, and she's now no majority of her allies are dead, and she's being surrounded. She will actually use the harpoon as a weapon. So she will take 1 strike at Eve and 1 at Teokata.
Mine will be a disadvantage though.
Okay. So the first strike at Eve, that is a 15, so that's probably gonna miss.
And she also takes 1d4 of damage now because of my new.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that. And Teokata, that's going to be a 25.
I'm gonna use my parry if I can. Is it a ranged attack or is it?
No, it's a melee.
Okay.
Can you parry it still?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know if I can parry ranged attacks. It doesn't say.
Okay. So what does the parry do?
I have to roll a DC 15 dex, and
Okay.
if I do, then I take no damage and I counter.
So many people countering me now. What have I done?
OP classes.
Yeah. Alright, so she takes 1 extra damage from Eve.
Damn.
Okay, so you are going to take... what do we got here? Alright, you're going to take 20 damage, slashing damage.
Right.
Sorry, and then before she ends her turn, she will attempt to net... let's say Eldriana. She's got a thing for you.
Hi. Watch out.
So go ahead and give me a... yes, exactly like that. Go ahead and give me a strength check there, Eldriana. Okay, so you manage to rip the net off just as it tries to wrap itself around you. Eve, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to attack.
Okay, hits. Ooh, nice hits. Hits? He's on fire tonight, guys. She's hitting everything. And hits. Nice. Alright, so after all that, you can see that she's getting close to death's door.
I'll spend bonus action to... Like, is she like a one-hit kill?
Probably not, from what you
Damn.
can tell.
Alright, whatever. I'll use a bonus action to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And I'll do it on Zombie Pirate number 2.
Okay. Ooh.
I get my nat 20 on these guys?
Okay.
Ooh, shit.
So, again, D10 plus 10.
Okay.
Just explodes.
I'll use the other blast on Zombie Pirate number 10.
Okay. Ooh, unfortunately that just misses.
That's okay. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Gold dime.
Alright, time to kill her. Where is she at? Swooping. I go like this. Wait, where you going? I'm gonna cast with my bonus action Branding Smite.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong window. And I will make an attack. Is she undead or is
No,
she
she's
still...
not. She's human.
Okay, plus additional 2d6. It's going to be 33 damage on the first one.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Okay.
Oh, I actually gotta put in a. Oh, of course. It's gonna be 20 damage on the so 53 in total.
Okay.
Damn, she's still up.
Yeah, on death's door is basically what I use for like quarter health or close to quarter health. Sir Beck.
All right.
I didn't roll for advantage, but I was assuming I would not get to that point.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I don't want to backtrack anymore.
No.
All right. I'm gonna make all my attacks.
Kill her for me.
Lowest one's a 14, but with a D4.
Yeah, so it's still gonna hit.
$52 damage.
How do you want to end her?
I'm just going to do the classic. Take my two mauls and just do a clap to pancake her.
Okay. So you can see Sirbeck just kind of crush her with both of his mauls. And that will be the end of Aranessa Salt Spite. And then you can see that she drops the harpoon and this sword looking, like bone fish looking sword. Ophelia.
Yeah, this zombie is too close to me and I don't like it. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please? Ah!
6.
Not very smart. Oh, that's good. 16. Not very good is also my mental math. Ooh. And I still have a bonus action. How far is this friend from me? I'm gonna go poof. And
Yeah, you can move a lot more if you need to because you're not underwater anymore.
I don't, but just a little closer so I can be in range.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make an intelligence saving throw for me? I feel like they're not
11.
very smart. 13 damage.
Just what you needed.
Ooh, Ophelia cleaning up the house. And I end my turn.
All right, Teokata.
I'm gonna bend over. This is on flat land, right?
Yes, you're on the floor now.
I'm gonna bend over to pick up the blade,
Okay.
whatever it is.
All right, I'll send you something in a bit.
And is picking up an item like an action, or is it?
We've always been using it as a bonus action, so if you want to, you can spend your action and bonus action to grab both things.
Oh, there was two things. The harpoon.
The harpoon and the blade both fell.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
And then I'll just move a little bit and end my turn.
All right. Yop.
Me mama.
Yo, me mama.
I can't really do much. I move over here and I'm action over here.
Okay.
Why are you moving so
Depression's
slow
holding
again?
you back, man.
He's exhausted. 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
I end my turn.
Brag Rick.
Man, that's so exciting.
Yup, I hear like, guys,
I'm gonna attack pirate number 3. It's no longer disadvantage, right?
Correct.
And then I'm gonna roll my blast just to be safe. So 19.
Okay. It's gonna be dead no matter what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it didn't have very much life.
And that is all the zombies. So I guess I will move to the center of this grouping,
That's-
and then in my turn.
That is the end of combat. All right, let's get some less panicked music going here.
How
Can I
much
search
EXP did we get?
Can I search the corpse body that was here and see if we can find our beloved friend's corpse to put him to rest?
Oh god.
You guys, you actually did recover Fedoran's body, but as he passed away, you remember he burst into flames.
Yeah.
Sort of part of his lineage, where he comes from a line of
Flame
Ritters.
blower uppers.
Blower uppers, yeah. his family line is known for their
Blower up.
pyromancies, so he turned into ash when he passed away.
Anything in the guts of the rotting corpse?
You cut it open and you kind of expose. Well, Yop already kind of cut it open to begin with, and you can't really see anything inside.
Cool.
The only pieces of value that you noticed was the blade that Teokata has and the harpoon that you guys were looking for that Teokata also has.
Cool.
EXP.
XP.
How much EXP?
7,000.
7 million.
1.
775.
775.
Yep.
Okay. We should be at 4360.
Here, let me see what I got here. So we're adding an experience.
Mateo is the EXP treasurer.
So 775 is what we're adding.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we should be at 43,060. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You now have the harpoon that you were looking for. And you can see the waters have been parted almost to where Charles' ship is. You can almost see the sails from above.
Would I be able to explore the area for shipwreck treasure?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Surbeck would help.
Okay.
Goldan would help.
Okay.
Would I roll advantage or?
No, I think what we're going to do moving forward is anytime you help someone, what you're going to do is you're going to just receive that person's bonus. So, for example, if what's your investigation, Surbeck? +5, +6.
-1.
Yep, that's what it is.
So in this case, yeah.
I don't want your help, sir. Back.
Exactly.
I can
Wait, is
assist.
it actually -1?
Yeah,
I
it's
can-
-1.
Oh, he's joking.
I'll assist and give a +7.
There you go. Yeah, I just like this better because it makes more sense. So you're not going to have someone who's got like an 8 strength helping someone lift a boulder.
What?
There, I like it too.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so you're 19 +7. Yeah, so you take a look around, and you can tell that this shipwreck has been looted previously, but they probably couldn't find the harpoon itself, or didn't know what it was.
Okay. And Aranessa didn't have anything on her body either.
Just what you guys have already gathered.
All right, cool. Then up we go.
Okay, you guys swimming back up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Eldriana, what are you doing with the water? Are you leaving it for the time being?
Who has the harpoon?
Teokata.
Okay. I'm going to just release it to how it was before.
Okay. So you release the water, and as you do, you can see that some of the sea creatures that were recently scared away from the actual battle have returned and have begun to pull Aranessa's body away.
Will we be able to ride like the water coming in like a wave up?
The water is essentially closing in, like the walls are closing in. They sort of fill in and crash.
Can we avoid getting hit by these waves? Not.
You won't suffer any damage getting hit by the waves, but if you just don't, I mean, you can try to avoid it if it's just something you don't want to experience.
I didn't want to be like stuck in a riptide or something.
I guess we'll leave that up to Adriana how she wants to bring it down.
I'll release it from the bottom up, so like slowly so that it rises us to the top.
All right, awesome. So you release the waves gently, causing you guys to sort of gently rise back up to the surface of the water. And again, you can still see the sea creatures taking Aranessa's body away. Okay, you guys make it to the surface, and you can see Charles's ship still waiting there. He's held up his end of the bargain.
I asked Bragg if I can get my stuff back.
Okay, so one by one, you guys go back into the ship. What were you going to say, Tokan?
I was just going to say, what did Bragg steal from? Right?
Nothing. He had everyone's stuff in his bag of holding.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm taking my shit back.
Convenience guy.
And all the corpses and everything else that people decide to throw their shit in there.
Yep.
Oddly enough, you do see the head that Yop threw in. It was at the bottom of the sea here.
Gross.
So
Would you say that it's under the sea?
I would definitely say it's under the sea. So one by one, you guys make it back up to Charles's ship, and as you do, you instinctively go towards Bragrick to collect your belongings. And Charles approaches.
Ophelia, I think I had some stuff from people.
Nope.
Never mind. Ophelia wouldn't do that.
Okay. Yep. So Charles actually approaches you, Ophelia.
Oh.
Well then, darling. I believe the rest of my payment is in order.
Absolutely. And I imagine you'd be taking us back to land?
Of course. I still have business to attend to.
I don't know if you were able to see the show, but I hope we at least entertained you a little.
I saw a little bit.
And I give him the rest of the gold.
Okay.
Can you just remind me how much it was so I can remove
40.
it from my inventory?
Yeah, in total it was 100, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so as you hand him the remaining 40 gold, you can see that his expression changes. He quickly brandishes his pistol, holds it out right in front of you, and fires. The shot whizzes past your ear and hits someone directly behind you. You can see one of the crewmates falls limp on the deck floor.
What are you doing?
I hope you don't expect me to man your boat.
You can see that as you turn around, you can see the crewman had an actual pistol in his hand and was probably attempting to shoot you, Ophelia. Damn. I was starting to like that, man. This is actually the ship guy that was He was the one responsible for putting up that magical barrier, making you guys untraceable at sea.
Damn, that's so convenient.
I loot him.
Oh my god.
He just
How am
died.
I the one who you would shoot, Anthony? Anyways. I look to Charles. Well, I don't know why he would want to shoot me. But it looks like you're saving me once again, Charles.
Pleasure, darling. You can see that he's a bit upset by it, having lost a crew member and one that was as valuable as him, being able to, cast those types of spells. Eve, as you loot him, you can see that this crewman, has some sort of a letter tucked away in their coat.
I take it.
Okay. You guys see as Eve pulls some sort of a folded piece of parchment from the dead corpse of this man.
We see her pull this piece of paper out.
Yeah.
Is someone
I was-
mixing a coffee in the background?
Yes, Christina is.
I was talking about in game.
Also, does he have anything else of value on him?
Sorry, what was that?
I was wondering, does he have anything else of value on him?
No.
Okay. I read this letter.
Okay. So you read the letter and you can see that it was originally signed, and you can see the first stamp is a sigil. The sigil is somewhat familiar to you as that of Sylvanian noble. At the bottom, which is the first thing you see as you unfold the paper, you see the name Manfred von Karstein. Reading through the letter, you can see that this person was hired by Manfred to eliminate Ophelia and any member of the Gold Dawn if they can, but Ophelia was the primary target.
I'm having a lovely conversation with Charles while this is happening.
Okay.
Since
I would read it privately, and then when she was done having her conversation with Charles, I would gather the guys together to let them know.
Okay. So this conversation with Charles.
I imagine that while I was talking to him and his saddened face, that this is when Eve would have gone looting.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone else that can cloak us?
Unfortunately not, darling.
Okay. Well,
But I see you got what you're looking for, as any points towards Teokata and holding the harpoon. You think that's enough to kill the big beastie?
I do love my shiny treasure. Well, if that doesn't do it, I look towards our group. We certainly will. And I smile.
He kind of shrugs both of his eyebrows up. Well, I see. Well, I guess there's no more needing for this one, as he motions for the crew to grab the body of the man, and they promptly throw him overboard.
Do you have any others that would like to point their gun at me?
I don't know. And he kind of looks around. Any others want to try something? And they all kind of scurry around.
Before they take the body, can I be like, you know what? I have a use for this body.
Oh no.
It's okay. I can deal with the body.
Why do you sound like Borat more and more?
My sister is
Very nice.
my sister is number 3 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan.
I watch a lot of interesting things.
You can see that they're like winding up to throw the body, and they hear Eve saying words.
I
Charles kind of gives them a confused, like, yeah, it's okay. leave it, and they drop him on the ground.
Can I take the body to a most private place I can on this boat?
Oh God.
You can sodomize it.
Okay.
No. Do I want to be here for this?
Necrophilia. That's what everyone's thinking. Just so you know.
I think Golden's gonna leave the group for a little bit after this.
All
Am I
right,
able
so
to take this body successfully to a private place?
Take the body. Oh
you
God.
you can take it below deck, not secretly. You
Below
see,
his deck.
everyone sees you taking it below deck. That's the only private place currently.
Can I take it to a private room below deck?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I am more
yeah.
more one. Just. I should have taken the ability to disappear at will.
I lean a little closer to Charles.
Yeah, he's thoroughly confused right now, and watching Eve drag this body below deck.
I know that she's a part of, my crew, but I would try to not be alone with her, ever, at all.
Ever.
You know what, love? I believe you.
Do I successfully get my private room?
Yeah.
Ew.
No.
I sacrifice him.
Even the corpse is saying no.
I sacrifice him to Kane because I still believe Kane's real.
Okay.
Wait, did she say Kane was like a direct link to her power?
I can't hear you.
You're
Sorry.
underwater.
Did you say last time that like the sacrifices to Kane was a direct link to her power?
Whose power? Sorry.
To the queen of my homeland.
Oh, not necessarily.
Okay. I know,
Alright.
but like I will sacrifice it then to Kane and be like, it's been a while, but I have presents for you, Kane.
Ugh.
Okay.
yeah.
So you spend your 10 minutes doing your ritual sacrifice.
Horrible impression.
While that's happening, Charles will say, well, know that that's done. Shall we head back?
I would love nothing more.
All right. Kind of gives his hand a twirl, and the crewmen sort of burst into action. One less, but they are able to manage. And you guys make your way towards the port of Anchors, which is only a few hours sail. And you guys make it back to the harbor.
Can I do other things during those hour sails?
I'm gonna sacrifice more crew members.
No. First off, I'm going to dispose of this body as secretly as I can.
How?
What's left of it?
Yes, I want to know where you're storing this body.
I'm so excited.
I don't know. I have a wolf pelt. Can I just wrap him in a wolf
Oh
pelt?
my God.
It is a full-grown adult.
How big is your
How-
wolf pelt?
Pretty big. It's
And
like a
not just
dire.
that, but we know what's in your wolf pelt.
She whispered sweet nothings to it.
It's fine.
It's all over now.
I
It's
just want
fine,
the
you're not.
incisions I made to be masked. from view.
Ew.
No, I don't want to know
Into his
about your private
anus.
things.
So I hide the marks,
Oh God.
You
and
can't
then
cover up his butthole.
I throw him overboard.
Okay, so
I'm
you
gonna
see,
be watching this from the top, like with a like the top section of the boat, and just looking in horror, disgust, and
Okay.
sadness and shame.
Okay, so you can see Eve dragging this body back up, and Eve's not the
Jack.
strongest, so you can see that it's not a huge struggle, but it's definitely a body dragging on the floor. And strangely enough, the body is now wrapped in one of the pelts that you received in Kislev.
Kislev.
And she quietly makes her way to the edge of the boat with this body and throws it overboard.
It's my pelt though.
It's gonna be like when she tried to jump off the boat.
I have a question. Does she struggle to carry a human's dead weight overboard? That
She's
she's deadlifting that.
yeah, she's not like throwing it overboard. She's sort of dragging it to the edge and just and sort of.
Would we
knocking
see
it
all of
over
it
the
then?
You guys see it, yeah.
Yeah, I
Did you throw her
just
pelts as well?
stare down.
I remove the pelt before
She
it goes in the
collects the
water.
pelt for it, yeah.
Oh, delicious.
So you see there's some blood stains on the inside of the pelt.
I take a second to clean it.
And then you guys watch her clean it.
I'm
Are you,
still
are
gonna
you
look on
drinking the
her.
blood out of the pelt? I have to ask.
Is you the player asked or the character?
I'm asking as the character. Are you drinking? Are you gonna drink the blood out of that? You know, you can't let that go to waste. Caden might need that.
Oh, I do not drink the blood today.
Ophelia's just like a titch, just like a slightly bit annoyed that,
The sodomizing is going on in her pirate ship.
I
This
am
is a-
not a blood drinker here. I mean, blood is powerful in many uses, but I am not the one who drinks.
yeah, see, that's what Ophelia was annoyed about. What was incoming.
Okay. Eldriana, you walk over to Telkata.
I'm going to motion to the harpoon holding and ask, may I?
Sorry, I was giving her the dead eye in IRL.
I was going to say, have this conversation over Discord, please.
Well, you are the captain, and I'll hand it over.
Okay. So you grab it. You can see it's relatively large, and the steel itself, or the metal itself, you can confirm is in fact tempered star metal from the forges of Ulthuan.
I'll take it and kind of and hold it try to hold it in one hand.
Holding it in one hand would be difficult.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just walk over to the edge without still taking grasp of it with both hands, but see if anything happens if I just dip it into the water.
Okay. Are you going to attempt this while the boat is moving? Or are you waiting for you guys to make it back to the harbor? Because reaching the water from the top of the deck would be pretty difficult to do.
I'll do this when we get to Orin. So I'll just examine.
You're just going to examine it. All right. Okay, was there anything else anyone else wants to do in the few hours that you have between travel?
Drink more blood? Question mark.
Wrote it because it's a lot. I also would have a conversation with Yope.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I would be
Yep.
like,
Little man, you are so sad, but you are also so strong. I wonder about your power. You seem like you have many resistances. What such things do you have?
Why do you want to know?
No, we are powerful as a group if we know our powers to such a degree. So I am curious if you have certain resistances or immunities to things. Can I?
I'm immune to your poison. Poisonous words. You can't charm me, you bitch.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
that went 0 to 100.
What happened before we started D&D today at your guys' place?
Wouldn't go as far as to charm you, just more have conversation because you look pathetic and sad and just a mess. And but
Can I do an insight? Wait, can I do an insight check to see if he's being honest about that?
Sure.
Do I have to roll anything?
I mean, if you're trying to hide it, then maybe.
No.
Okay. Then let's just see what she gets. um, I mean, for the most part, you figure he meant what he said.
worry, little man, I don't have any cares to charm you. Although you were pathetic in battle, so I was hoping I could fix that.
Do I overhear this conversation?
I'd say everyone hears it.
At this point, Golden's gonna step in and say, "Pathetic in battle. I don't think that you're one to judge anybody about their battle experience now."
I think I did pretty good this round.
Eve, we've been in many a battles. This is the only one I've seen you fight. I would suggest you stop harassing Yo and leave the man be. Before I throw you
The
overboard.
guy only could walk 10 feet. He's struggling.
Unlike you, the man's gone through some hardship. Everything he's been taught in his whole life is being tested. I suggest you stop criticizing him and let him be.
He was actually those kind of a conversation. He's the one who started itch. And then he assumed that I would charm him, which was very false. I don't know if you were present for the whole conversation.
I don't need to be present for the whole conversation.
Well, because
Just
your
walk away.
ignorance is flowing.
Just walk away. I'll deal with Yo.
You walked up to me. I think it's best you walk away.
No. At this point, I'm gonna charge up an ardent blast in my blade and give Eve one final warning to step away from Golden and Yope before he blasts her.
I just walk away and go to the other side of the ship and just look out.
Okay. So Golden, you see the blades sort of begin to thrum with energy, and to sort of diffuse the situation, Yoke just walks away to the other side, and the energy then dissipates a bit. I think the rule is the other way around, Surbeck. You shouldn't eat before going into the water.
Oh, okay. It's good that you're doing it this way. Oh, actually, can Surbeck try and make sashimi out of all those raw fish?
Oh boy.
What are you trying to say?
Say again.
You trying to make?
Sashimi.
Oh, okay. This probably be a little bit more difficult, but you can definitely try.
Alright.
Chef Beck.
Since it's probably not a good idea to start a fire on the boat.
You sure? You want to test that theory?
Alright, well, Surbeck's gonna start cutting it and offer it to people and start eating it, whether it's good or not. So I'm gonna roll for it. What did we say that the cooking check was again?
Never remember this. I think it's dex based. I'm almost certain it's dex based. And yeah, let's just add your proficiency because I believe you're proficient in cooking now.
Yeah, so that would be 19.
Ooh, okay. So I would say, of the majority of the pieces you've cut is done fairly well. Some pieces you botch just because you're not used to the delicate flesh of fish. Normally, you're more used to tougher meats like wolf and whatnot. But yeah, you're actually pretty impressed. And those of you that aren't necessarily used to eating raw fish are a bit turned off by it.
Well,
This is raw fish.
Surbec's gonna put out all the slices of sashimi on whatever thing in my cooking kit that would make sense, and he's gonna start eating it and offering it to everybody who walks by, crew and party members alike.
Okay. The crew is pretty keen on it. God.
Oh god.
That's exactly what it looks like.
All right. Was there any last little tasks that everyone wants to do?
Do you give me one?
Yeah, of course. I would say everyone needs about 3 hours, so everyone gets up to 3.
I take one of the I guess the fish, the cooked fish, and then I go back to the end of the ship, and then I just keep looking out, and then I take out one of the amulets that was given to me by my master, and I just sort of inspect it and just sort of, yeah, just keep looking at the amulet.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, Eve, I assume you tell Ophelia the letter.
After she was done having her.
You're underwater.
I told the whole group about the letter after she was done having her conversation about Charles and after I was done with the body.
So-
I would also, be taking the letter from you, by the way.
So
Okay.
that's why I went to it.
Before we get to that, Yop, so as you look at your amulet eating, you're just looking for answers, a sign, anything. Nothing quite reaches out during this time. But you do remember that there are others like you, like your master, for example, that embarked on the same task. So you find a bit of comfort in knowing that. Knowing that you essentially, to your knowledge, you're the most successful of your order, having found not one but 2 of these books.
Do I know that, or is it?
To your knowledge, that's what you know. To your knowledge of your order currently alive, currently living, you've probably been the most successful, knowing that you've at least come close to 2 of these books and having held at least 2 of them. And you also know the contents of them, knowing what they're capable of, which is something that you didn't know before. No one told you what they were capable of.
I go back to. Can I do a perception check on the group?
The whole group, or just
The
the
whole-
group?
I guess everyone in the boat, like who I think is the most, I guess the holiest of everyone.
That's easy. It's yeah. It's definitely Golden.
Okay. I go up to Golden, and then I ask, Golden,
Yes, Yop.
Thank you for speaking up for me earlier.
No worries. Someone had to, and I've grown quite tired of the shenanigans.
Thank you, but I have one more favor to ask of you.
What is it?
Have you heard of another paladin named Gareth?
Would this name be familiar to the Gold Dime?
Gareth Bale.
Would Gareth Bale be familiar to Golden?
The name is familiar, only because you were also raised in an order of paladins.
Nice.
Do you have a last name for Gareth?
I don't remember.
Okay. So I'll say that based on the description that Yop has given you, a paladin by the name of, or sorry, somebody by the name of Gareth, known within a paladin order, that it's somewhat familiar.
Alright, the name is familiar. But why do you ask?
I asked because he is my master. He's trained me and I owe everything to him. And I have to tell him that these mythical books that my order has been searching for centuries actually exist. And losing the two of them felt like I failed my order. I failed my master. I have to tell him right away that these things exist and they are in the wrong hands.
Yop, if I may offer a piece of advice. Being an Oathbreaker myself at one point in time, it's not easy sensing or feeling that sense of failure to your own code. It's not something easy to overcome. What I can suggest is we can tell him, I can tell him with you. This won't be something that'll go easily. Do you know a last known location for Gareth?
Last time I saw him was after finishing my training and we went our separate ways. So no, I'm not sure. But the last person that I've seen him when I was with him was his other student, Reinhardt. But since that time in the town, I don't know what happened to him. He might be with Archon. I'm not sure.
Yop, who can you really trust in your own order?
I can't say for sure since we travel solitarily.
I would be cautious with how you approach this. We're assuming that Gareth is not working with Archon. If we expose to him that we know more, we could be putting ourselves in more danger than we anticipate.
I see. I appreciate your advice. I'll look forward to next time we talk again about this.
I as well. And one thing, this is something that all Paladin orders should know. This is a force that we're sort of skilled with dealing. And this will take a collective effort to beat. It won't be possible by order. We should look to gain reinforcements. Hopefully, by the time we return to Maravik, our children will have grown.
Ugh.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Then I finally eat. I eat the sashimi that Sirbeck gave me.
Okay. All right. Was there anything else anyone else wants to do?
With the letter.
Right. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay. Who did you say it was from?
Manfred von Karstein.
Hmm.
To your knowledge, Manfred is the current coven leader of the von Karstein bloodline.
I look for Charles.
Yes, love?
In the letter, does it say the crewman's name, or is
It
it
does
just no? Is it just a very generalized like?
It just
Okay.
it just has directions, the reward, and then signed.
The reward. What is the reward again?
Immortality.
So there's a hit on me. All right. Your crew member that is now overboard. Where did you find him?
Well, we before heading to the port of anchors, we had to drop anchor in Sylvania for a little bit. Why?
Did you pick up anyone else from Sylvania?
No,
Or
actually,
surrounding?
just that gentleman there.
All right. Charles, I like you.
I like you too.
Most do usually, but I would recommend that you keep this little adventure to yourself.
Oh,
And if you like the living, maybe just avoid using my name.
what was your name again? And he gives you a wink.
Excellent.
Definitely. I can't even remember. Sharon, right? That was.
Absolutely. I look just like a Sharon.
Shannon.
Oh, was it Shannon? I think it was Shannon. Anyways,
I just tap his shoulder and say thanks. And then I mosey on up. Does it have his signature or his seal on it?
both.
Say that again?
It has both.
Both, okay.
Okay. I'm assuming that's everything.
For me, yes.
Anyone else? Otherwise, we'll just get you back to the port. Okay. So you guys make it back to the port of anchors as Charles and the crewmen work to get the boat wrangled in onto the dock. He sort of ushers you all off. gives you a little bow, almost a nod of the head. It was a pleasure. If you need my services again, you know where to find me.
Near shore somewhere.
Aye. And he kind of looks around. I'll be the only one here.
Thank you, Charles.
You're welcome. Thank you for your business. And he just makes his way back onto the boat. What do you guys do?
All right. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying I would go back to Techless.
You guys are going to make your way back to the workshop?
Yeah, I am. What time of day is it?
You guys set out at midday, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, you set out early in the morning and you arrived at midday. So it's about 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Sunny, cloudy.
Pretty clear skies at the moment. You can see that the town hasn't quite recovered from the recent attacks. People are still keeping to themselves inside their own homes.
Okay. I will just put my hood on.
Okay. For the first time, probably ever, you guys see Ophelia sort of cover herself as you guys make your way back to Fabian's workshop, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you make your way back and you can see Cedric not sort of tending to, but assisting Maka in changing some of her bandages as Teclis is sort of deep into books. Oh, you're back. I was beginning to worry.
No need. And we found a shiny little object. And I point to Eldriana or whoever has it.
Yeah, so you see Adriana holding the large harpoon. Fantastic. I mean, it was a legend, but, you know, it does exist, so I suppose we have a chance. You see Teclis approach kind of quiet as he inspects. It is indeed star metal. My only question is, how did Wolfheart acquire it? No matter. In its current state, it will wound the beast, but it won't kill it. We also need to fashion some sort of mechanism to fire the weapon.
Some sort of mechanism to
Fire the weapon.
fire.
And then Maka
Sounds
will
like something Dragric you might be able to do.
Ooh. Shiny.
Maka will also inject that we should probably talk about the obvious fact that even if we manage to fire this from a device, Aminar's top scales are impenetrable. We will need to somehow get a shot on his underbelly.
The categories.
I think there might be a cat who might have an idea.
Ah, yes, the cat. It was a stray. We let it in. We felt very bad.
What did we have to? What did you say you had to fashion it to?
You guys got to figure out a way to fire it. Essentially,
Mm.
you'll need some sort of harpoon launcher.
You think, Bragger, you might be able to fashion such a device?
Hmm. Give me a few days. I can try my best. See what I can make of it. The cat agrees with me. I say we do this.
How many days you think?
At least a few. I'll need at least a little bit of time to examine it first. See what's missing or what needs to be done.
Yeah, you would imagine you need at least 2 days.
Yeah. And then diagnostics and testing and troubleshooting, say 3 to 4 days. You know, don't want it to go boom in the middle of the field, right?
No,
Noted.
that would suck.
Indeed. I need some time to test it.
In regards to being able to access the underbelly, that should give us enough time to make a plan.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch any of that.
Sorry, what?
Since it will take 3 to 4 days to make this device, we should have enough time to make a plan to access the underbelly.
Yes, this is true. I'll work as quick as possible, but hopefully I don't come across any major complications. That would be unfortunate. I have a lot of supplies kicking around. Maybe I should be able to get it done.
DM, does Deathless looks like he's regained most of his strength, or does he still look more or less the same?
Anything, he's starting to look more pale.
Oh shit!
To your point, Bragger, Cedric will add, well, we have the workshop. You can use whatever you like. I'm not quite sure how an alchemist workshop will help you, but it's here.
Indeed. Show me the way.
Sorbek's gonna point to the 3 holes at this point and say, in his
You're
armor,
gonna-
and say,
Oh, okay.
"Can someone fix this?"
I could also possibly fix it. I got my smith tools.
Perfect.
Well, lead me to your workshop. I can try to get started.
Okay. Follow me. So Cedric will take you down into the not the dungeon area that you found Teclis, but just the lower portion where a lot of the workshop space is. A lot more of the open workshop spaces. Yes, just like that. And so down there is the two of you, and I guess Servek, you're going down there as well in order to get your armor repaired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read my books.
Which book are you reading?
I would probably read until I think might be dinner time. So what
Or which
time is it
book are
now?
you reading? Are you reading the herbalism book? Are you reading Fabian's
Well, I want to
notebook?
maybe potentially split up my time, depending on Like how much time we have until, I guess, expected dinner time.
Well, I would say you have a few hours until then.
The Russian to English translation book.
5 or 4.
Like literally 2 or 3, because it's about 3 or 4 in the afternoon at the moment, and if you guys plan on having quote unquote dinner at the usual time, then yeah.
Did you say 2 hours? I didn't hear that.
2 or 3.
Okay. Then I would spend 2 hours on the coding book and 1 hour on the potion book.
All right. Teokata, Ophelia, Goldon, Eldriano, you guys doing anything?
Is there like a general, like a potion store in this thing, or?
You think that there might be, but everyone's sort of closed their doors.
Yeah.
But there's definitely one around.
All right, so I'll retire for the night then.
Hold on.
I'd like to have some. What is available, I guess, in the area? That's my first question.
You pretty much have a mix of everything. It's a small town, but they have sort of a complete set of everything. You know what I mean? They have like a general store. You can pick up your potions and whatnot. You won't find any magical items or anything in these parts, but if you need food, you can find food. If you need bedding and lodging, you can find that, no problem.
I guess I would go to a general store to sell off some items I have.
But as I was saying before, like with the demonic attack, everyone's sort of been keeping their doors closed. So you can still attempt to go if you wish, but you may not be able to get in. That's all.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, so
housekeeping.
We'll get to it. Eldriano.
Right?
Were you doing anything during this time? Is that a yes?
Housekeeping.
No.
Sorry, I didn't press. Are we still on forget his name.
You're in the workshop right now.
I'm going to see if I'm going to ask if I can make more. Would they know how to make silver arrows?
Unfortunately, I think that might be another task for your friend Bregrick. He's just downstairs if you want to ask him. He's going to be very busy, though.
That's fine. I have time. Thank you.
Okay. And he kind of leads you back down towards Bregrick. Ophelia, Yope. Anything you guys want to do?
I'll go with Goldon to the general store.
To raid and pillage it.
Ophelia?
I don't do anything.
I'm just chilling.
Yeah, I look annoyed.
All right, Goldon and Yope, you make your way through the quiet, empty streets of this small port city, and you make it to just a small little shop called John's Mercantile. You can see that there's a sign that has been recently broken, and it kind of creaks in the wind as you know, as the sign manages just to stay on its mounting. You can see that inside the lights are off. It is midday and it should be open, but with the current events, everything is closed or no one's sort of opening up. Did you wanted to knock? You said, right, Golden?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door.
You knock on the door. You wait a brief moment. You hear nothing.
Go away. I'm not home.
I'm gonna knock again. Listen, I'm just trying to sell off some wares. I need to unload before my next journey.
You knock again. Go away! Can't you see we're closed?
I'm gonna respond. Sorry to disturb you. It's just, we've been so busy fighting everything that's going on. I've got a lot of stuff I don't need. I'm trying to unload, for the next upcoming battle.
A small slit in the door opens. What kind of wares are you trying to sell? What do you need for this coming battle?
Well, I've got an overabundance of extra weapons. I was saving it for a very small friend of mine, but he's no longer with us, so I have very little use for them.
Could you be more specific?
Swords, javelins, armor.
Yop is with you. And are you adding to anything, Yop?
I have the same situation. I have sword, some armor. I would like to buy some food. I'm starving. Anything you have, I want to see.
Well, I guess. But you can't be too long, okay? And you can hear the doors beginning to unlock. There's like a million locks. It's just undoing.
Fuck.
And then finally the door opens, and you can see what looks like an elderly human man. Come in, come in.
Thank you.
As you enter, he closes the door and begins locking them all again, like sliding all the locks over.
Sir, I assure you that while we're here, no one's gonna try anything.
Can't be too careful. As he gives like a nervous laugh. So, he begins to light up a couple torches to illuminate the inner shop. So, let's see what you got.
I'm gonna pull out 10 long swords, 6 javelins. Let's see here. What else I got here?
Yeah, totally.
10 long swords, 6 javelins, and a piece of plate armor. Or a set of plate armor, I should say.
Jeez, just one?
10 long swords, 7 javelins?
6 javelins. And a full set of metal of plate armor.
Javelins. Unfortunately, I can only give you about 6 silver.
For all of them?
Long swords. Yeah, for all of them. The long swords, however, you said you had 10, right?
That's correct.
I can give you, let's call it 50 gold pieces.
Now, something I can get behind.
What was the last thing you had?
Set of plate armor.
Ooh. Pretty good. Where did you get it from, by the way? Do you remember?
Where did I get it from?
Like, is it special in any way?
It's just a regular set of plate armor. Okay. It's probably off a dead body of some kind.
Is it the rusted one?
No. I got 3 sets of plate armor apparently.
3 sets?
Yeah. I'm like on the cusp. I need to unload.
Are you selling all 3 sets?
No, just one.
Okay. For the plate armor, let's say 500 gold pieces.
Come on. 500 gold pieces. How many people got an extra set of plate armor willing to be sold?
Have you looked around the town? How many people can actually wear plate armor here?
What's the best offer you can do? I know you can do better than 5.
Make a persuasion roll.
Can I help him?
Yep. Remember, you're only adding your persuasion to his roll.
6.
So is that a 20?
Okay. How about 750?
I look at
That's my best offer.
I look at Yope. Say down. What do you think? Best offer?
I guess so. But I'll throw in mine as well. And I sort of throw my rusted one behind his plate armor.
Give me a sleight of hand. As you attempt to hide the rusty bits of the plate armor.
I'd offer to help, but it's not going to make much of a difference.
So unfortunately, your height is a bit of a hindrance to you in this situation, and as you attempt to throw the plate armor in a way that you can hide the rusty bits, he sees them. Well, you see this one with the rust on it and everything. I'm afraid the best I can do is 400.
Fine. That's okay with me.
I'm assuming he still wants the actual set that you.
Yeah. So we have a deal.
Fine. 750 for mine, 50 for the swords, and then 400 for the little fellows.
Oh, and I have one more longsword.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So here's 405 to you, sir. So he's handing you a small coin purse to you. You open with 405 gold pieces, and then Goldun, he hands you one with 806 silver pieces.
Woo.
Okay, was that all?
I believe so.
Do you sell any dyes of some sort?
I think so. And he begins to rummage around to see if he can find something in the many bins of miscellaneous items. Don't have anything of the sort.
Do you have any poison?
Poison. That I definitely do not have.
Okay.
Could offer you some healing potions if that's what you'd like. You do have a battle coming.
I'm okay for now.
Suit yourself. What about you?
What do you got for battle? We don't know what's up ahead of us. We should be prepared.
I've got potions. Oh man, you said you were hungry. I have rations.
I've got plenty of rations, thank you. My friend here, on the other hand, he's a little dry.
Do you have anything other than rations? Something more filling?
I'm afraid if you're looking for sustenance of the decadent variety, you may want to check out the tavern. But if you want something just to keep you going in battle, I have several stocks of rations here. 5 silver apiece.
I'll buy 5.
Okay, thank you very much. He had 5 rations, so you can go ahead and mark off 25 silver. That's exactly. Yeah, you can't go back to jerky after fresh sashimi.
But you can't go back to wolf steak.
How much silver is it per gold?
I believe it's 100. Because there's that weird one in the middle, correct, Marco?
What's that, sir?
It goes bronze, silver. There's that elementrium or whatever in the middle, and then it's gold. Or is it? Am I remembering incorrectly?
Yeah, so you can just do the I think it's like Electrum or something like that. There's like a weird currency in between, but they convert between each other normally, and then the other one is like a strange. It converts by 10 instead of by 100.
Yeah, so 10 silver pieces, if I'm sorry. Yeah, 10 silver pieces is 1 electrum, if I'm correct.
No,
and then,
it's a gold. It's a gold.
it's a okay. Let's just eliminate electrum. Why do we even have it? Yeah, let's just say it's 10 then.
Okay.
Yeah, there's also platinum above gold, but
Right.
for the purpose of thing, yeah, electrum is 5 silver. 5 silver makes 1 electrum, and then like 2 electrum is 1 gold.
Right.
But yeah,
So
if you
50
get
cents.
rid of if you get rid of if you get rid of the rest, everything's by 10 kind of thing.
It makes sense.
And then platinum is also by like 10 as well. So like 10 gold is 1 platinum, 10 silver is 1 gold, 10 copper is 1 silver kind of thing.
All right. So, is that all for you, fine gentlemen?
That's it for me.
That's it for me.
Fantastic. And he kind of rushes around the table, kind of quickly moving his feet. You can see his feet are moving faster than his body just because of his age. And he kind of ushers you out of the door. Well, first unlocking all the things, opening up all the locks again, and then sort of with a quick nudge, pushing you out, and then again back to locking up everything.
I'm gonna turn to you up and say, "Well, can't say that's the strangest encounter we've ever had, right?"
I agree. We've had a lot stranger.
I'm gonna say to Yob, I know you mentioned you needed rations. Here's a couple, and I'll hand him 5. I've got an overabundance I don't need.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll tip my head and say, let's go. Let's get back.
So I think once you guys make it back to the workshop, I think this is a good stopping point, seeing that it's almost 12. So we'll go ahead and put a pause on this and pick it up next week.
Sounds good.
Good. Love the box.
Good.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Well, thanks.
Solid.
And we'll see you next week.
GG.
Yeah.
GG, have a nice night.